Traditionally for Saltimbocca, you would use veal or chicken or even pork. But we have a beautiful Black Angus hanger steak that we're going to try it out with today because, well, it looks pretty.
Yeah, and why not? Let's mix it up.
Exactly. And if you look here, put my glasses, I can see things also. The grain runs in this direction and they're relatively thick. So I want to cut some steaks out of this by cutting it. This I will use for stir fry another day. So like this thickness, I would say, yeah, that looks good. 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's what we're going to make today. Now we have them lined up like this. Then I want to take a Ziploc bag that I've cut open. And then we're going to put it here in the middle. And then carefully we're going to pound it out. Don't be too aggressive here because this is very tender meat you have here. Until you get a nice size and thickness, something like this.
Yeah, that's good
exactly.
actually.
For Saltimbocca, that's perfect. Take that over here. And we prepare another one. Well, we decided to make number 5 also because we have space in the pan. So next up,
more the merrier.
the more the merrier. Next up, we're going to make some Parmesan shavings. That's enough for the first. And we're going to place that on our meat like this. And then we take a piece of prosciutto. Wow, it's windy today, huh?
You think?
Yeah. And a leaf of sage. That
Only one per
only
piece?
one because we will put also in the sauce when we make that. And we take a toothpick and sew in like this.
So you try to secure all the ingredients
yeah,
together.
we press it down a little bit.
I've
like
never
that.
seen that before.
And there we have the first one ready. So we move on with the next one. Then we grab a cold pan, put it on our stove here at medium-low temperature. And then we're going to give it 150 grams of butter and a healthy squeeze of olive oil, about the same amount as the butter. That will prevent the butter from burning and it will create the base of our nice sauce. Now we let that melt and start to sizzle. When we have a slight sizzle like this, and I move the pan to a little bit bigger burner, that one was too small, then we take our beautiful little morsels of fun here and we flour the meat side and then we put the prosciutto side down first. Just like that. And it's important here that you keep the heat relatively low. We don't want this to cook too fast. We want it to slowly become nice. There we go. And then we're going to add side here some extra sage to the sauce because that's where all the flavor is going to come from.
Actually, in the sauce, you don't add any cream, right?
No, you actually, once we're finished with the meat, we will add white wine, and that will, together with the flour, will create our sauce. It kind of looks like a cream sauce, but it isn't.
Yeah, actually, it confuses you.
It does, true. Now we let it go there a couple of minutes. And now we're ready to give this a turn. Look how beautiful that is. Getting golden brown, and now the prosciutto will crispen up.
It smells actually very nice.
It smells fantastic, and it looks really good already. And now we only want to give it maybe a minute before we add the wine, because this is on its own very tender meat, so we don't need to cook it that far. That looks about perfect now. So we're going to add 250 milliliter of white wine to our pan. And that will sort of lift up our Saltimbocca, and then that will create a nice sauce together with the flour.
How much longer they need now?
couple of minutes, not more. This is a very quick recipe. Once you have finished the meat and the assembly, this is 10 minutes and you're ready. Our meat is done, so now we're gonna take it out here. Put it on a nice plate for presentation. And then we're gonna let the sauce thicken up a little bit more. This is gonna be fantastic, I'm telling you.
These Italians, they have many tricks up their sleeves.
For sure. And now we want to let this thicken a little bit, so we have a nice pan sauce.
Are you gonna add extra flour?
I'm thinking about I might add a spoon of flour, but I think actually it is starting to get there. Look,
Yes.
I already have a trail, so I think it's fine. No, some of the flour here from the steaks. Last thing in our sauce here, as you noticed, we didn't put salt or pepper on the meat because it has Parmesan and Prosciutto. But in the sauce, we want to put some black pepper. That's necessary, and a small pinch of salt, but be careful because the Parmesan there, it's quite salty. Pinch of salt. We let this reduce 1 more minute, and we are ready to serve and taste. Nice and thick. Let's spoon some of this over our meat. Oh, look at that. It's just, that is going to be fantastic.
I attest for sure to the smell.
This is
really,
liquid
really...
gold. Liquid gold, baby, I'm telling you.
Yeah, of course, it has butter.
That looks and smells amazing, and I'm curious to try this with beef, so let me get in here. Oh, that is so tender.
Yeah, it looks
Prosciutto
tender.
and sage, all of it. Oh, it's almost falling apart. You can absolutely make saltimbocca with beef. It's perfect. It goes so well with the sage. Flavor combination, excellent.
The sauce?
The sauce is perfect. It's white wine sauce with butter. What the hell do you think? What are you talking about? Of course it's good. It's butter.